Sometimes life feels like you're walking through a storm you never asked for, battered by winds of pain and waves of disappointment. But hidden within that storm is a surprising purpose. The Apostle Paul writes in Romans chapter 5, verses 1 through 8, about a hope that is forged not in comfort, but in struggle. He says, "And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience, experience, and experience, hope." Maybe you find yourself in a place where suffering has made you question if God is paying attention, if He cares about the silent battles you're fighting. But Paul is telling us there is meaning in the wrestling. Tribulation plants the seeds of perseverance. Each trial is like a chisel in the hand of God, carving away all that is false, teaching you endurance when you thought you would break. And that patience becomes your shaping story, real experience, not empty words. You begin to understand that God was present not just on the mountain, but deep in the valley. From that experience, hope is born, a hope that is not naive, not built on things going your way, but a hope that knows storms will come and yet still believes the sun will rise. That hope maketh not ashamed, Paul assures us, because the love of God has been poured out into our hearts by the Holy Ghost. The world's version of hope is fragile, a wish that something might change. But biblical hope is robust, certainty anchored in God's love, even when you can't feel Him. He proved His love in that, while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. So if you are walking through suffering, don't run from it. The God who shaped galaxies is at work in your pain, teaching you the kind of faith that can endure. You may be standing in a place where the light feels far away and the battle seems endless. But remember, endurance is building experience, and experience is birthing hope that will not fail you. One day, you'll look back and see that it was in your storm that God's love anchored you most, and your real hope rose quietly, unbreakable, in the dawn. Hold on. In God's hands, your suffering is never wasted.